Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, and I'm finally able to record my monthly chart haul video, which I've been announcing for weeks now, but it's been a hell of a month and so much work to do and translation work for a website and stuff and a lot of other kind of trouble and chaos and turbulence that I wasn't able to record this video earlier, and also I went to Berlin, as you have seen on my channel, and yeah, this is what has been happening. And now finally I'm able to present you my favorite records and tapes and CDs for November 2015. And I start with the CD, which is this one on Denovali Records, Bersarin Quartet, the third album called Three. It's, in my opinion, one of the best ambient albums of the year, very in the 90s, early 90s ambient vein, very orchestrated and deep and very nice, and definitely recommended. The next one I got is a tape, which comes out on Limbs, which is the sub-label of the praised Raketenbasis Haberlandstraße label, and it comes in a little bit of tricky packaging. And it's a Waschmaschinenfest 2K15 compilation, and it's a compilation series on this label that is focusing on the sound of washers. And as you can see, this tape comes in this kind of thing, I don't know, the kind of bag which you use to protect very fragile stuff in your washer. And here's the tape, a blue tape compilation. It's a sticker, Waschmaschinenfest 2K15. And this is the inside of the tape. And it contains sounds of washers at work and remixes of washer sounds and other stuff related to washers, from rhythm industrial to techno to more abstract things, deep listening, drony stuff. Very interesting, and also limited to, I guess, 50 copies or so. And a very unique approach to a compilation, I guess. Next up is Click, Frustbär, which is released on the label Minor label. Comes as a 7-inch, nice orange vinyl, and a very special gatefold cover. Yeah, it's a gatefold, and so there's a hole in the back, and you see the frustrated bear, and it opens like this. And you've seen this picture on the internet a lot, I guess, if you follow certain pages which are dedicated to memes and stuff. And yeah, the subtitle is 666% DIY Underground Pure Electronic Rage, and this is exactly what this little record is about. Click has been a major force on Minor label, providing a lot of records recently, and this is in the vein of rhythm industrial, dark ambient, death ambient and stuff. So if you're into that, definitely recommended to check that out. Another one on Minor is another Click record, actually, Traveling. Comes as red 7-inch with a subtitle of Minor Asia. The other one, the Frustbär, was Minor Ursa. It's also more in the vein of dark ambient, rhythm industrial, IDM. Very nice, and both 7 inches are recommended. Yeah, they are recommended, but what I was trying to say is they are limited to 200 copies. This one is a re-release, kind of, Memero Späti, Control +2 on German label Close Brace and Open Brace, limited to 250 copies, originally released on the Australian label Killbot Recordings. It's just a black 7-inch and very hardcore, 8-bit hardcore, Game Boy hardcore kind of stuff, way beyond the 180 BPM speed, I guess. Very good, I like it, and I enjoy that kind of hard stuff. But on the exact opposite side of the spectrum, we have this one, The Sorcerer's same titled album on Ata Records. It's a very, very recommended album, which is in the vein of the Ethio Jazz series, and you can see there are like Ethiopic letters on the artwork. But the band is not really Ethiopian, I guess. It's a little bit jazzy, like Ethio Jazz kind of stuff, mixed with hip hop and down tempo and like film noir kind of music. Very deep and groovy, very organic, jazzy lounge, but not in a like easy listening lounge vein, more in a like very high quality music vein. And I'd love to hear that in a proper bar with like a good like glass of whiskey and like a little well smoky air and stuff. Although I'm a non-smoker, but that's really good and interesting. And next up is a record we all have seen in one of my previous videos, Leslie Wiener, CM von Hauswolf on Monotype. Not much to add to this record. It's like dark ambient drone kind of stuff with spoken word. I've made a whole unboxing video about that, so you might check this out. Also for this one, this goes the same. I will not unbox it again. The new Anio Kore album, so you've seen that, and there's been an unboxing on this. And I have written a little bit about that on my website baze.djunkiii, and I will link my whole chart thing, which is posted on the website, in the description box below as well. And now we come to a record that caught my attention just for the cover, which is Hafen Straßendisco Volume 1 on a label called Bordello a Parigi. It might be totally wrong in terms of pronunciation, but I guess it's Italian. And this caught my attention because the display here, the cover is a picture, a photograph of a German, like Hamburg-based gay club and gay cinema thing. As you might know, we have a lot of prostitution and gay things going on in the red light district, and the red light district is also the biggest amusement district for Hamburg, and so this caught my attention just for the cover. And here, as you can see, the homo film thing and international gay movies. This is what this cinema was about, and on this record is very, very suitable to that kind of artwork. Is a lot of Italo disco and neo-cosmic, cheesy electro pop in a very like 80s, early 80s vein, and this kind of stuff. Also the Italo disco series on, not Italo disco, Italo boot mix on ZYX record, 6 record, the German label. I love that kind of stuff as well, and it's not only like secret pleasure, but it's I love that and really enjoy that kind of sound, and I'd love to DJ that more, but there are not many occasions where you can play this kind of stuff. Final one, the collectors of Warp Records might have seen that as well. No Zinja Lodge double album on Warp with like two vinyl, black vinyl things, and it's a style called Shangan Electro, and it's a very African music. It's not really electro in the Detroit electro vein, but it's electronic music. It's very produced on like very cheap keyboards. It sounds like very plastic, with like a lot of African chants and African lyrics, very uplifting and sometimes a little bit cheesy, and they're very, very up-tempo as well, so 160 BPM or more on the most of the tracks, and very interesting music, not necessarily novelty music, because this stuff is popular in certain places in Africa. I don't know where Nozinja exactly hails from, but it is popular over there, and I know that there have been a lot of Shangan Electro releases on various labels, and I will look into that style definitely more, because this is pretty interesting, and I love to discover new music from other places, and this is definitely in my vein. Yeah, that's it. Bass Junkies out for today with a chart haul for November 2K15. If you like this video, just give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down, and leave a comment, and I'd love to have you subscribe so you don't miss anything happening on this channel. And there will be a lot of videos coming up. I got so many video ideas, and not enough time to like produce all of them, but I will go to Berlin again soon at some point, and yeah, if you have any questions, just leave me a comment and let me know, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Bass Junkies out. See you later.